The nationwide lockdown in response to COVID-19 has forced about 300 million Indian students to stay at home. While schools and colleges remain shut, many have now begun operating through online classes. However, a large chunk of our population is still left behind. Today, we take a look at how prepared India is for online education for everybody. The major challenge of remote learning is disparity in access, from electricity and internet connections to devices like computers, smartphones, or tablets. Access to electricity is crucial for digital education, both for powering devices as well as for connecting to the internet. The spread of digital technology in India has been haphazard and exclusionary. According to the 2017-18 National Sample Survey Report on Education, only 24% of Indian households have an internet facility, while 66% of India's population live in villages. Only a little over 15% of rural households have access to internet services. For urban households, the proportion is 42%. In fact, only 8% of Indian households with members aged between 4 and 24 have both an internet connection and a computer. The gender divide in internet usage is also stark. As per Internet and Mobile Association of India report, in 2019, while 67% men had access to the internet, this figure was only at 33% for women. The disparity is more prominent in rural India, where figures are 72% and 28% for men and women respectively. With more than 630 million subscribers, India is home to the second largest user base of the internet in the world. But there are still many connectivity issues, mainly because the internet is not in line with what we use on our phones. And with erratic electricity, there's also chances of devices running out of power. All of this was recently flagged by state representatives to the Federal Ministry of Human Resource Development, which oversees education in India. The Indian Express quoted senior officials warning that almost 30% of Jharkhand had poor connectivity, while similar complaints have been made in Arunachal Pradesh and in the Northeast. The problem also occurs in relation to the device that students are using to access the internet. In most households, it's cheap smartphones that students are using rather than laptops. And even then, this is the only smartphone at home, so access to it is unreliable. And then, of course, there are the homes that can't afford any device at all. The news has been flooded with parents and students taking an extreme step due to lack of access to online learning.
On to a very disturbing story from Kerala, where a class 9 student from a scheduled caste background committed suicide by setting herself on fire in Kerala's Malappuram district. Her family alleges she was upset and disturbed about not being able to access her school classes online.
And this case is one among many. If the governments continue online education without necessary supportive measures, the disparities in the virtual world could translate into widening educational inequalities among India's students. The road to all online education in India seems a long way ahead. What are some experiences you've had with online learning? Let us know in the comments below.